Hi everyone, I'm Jae-hui. Welcome back to Korean Top Words. In this video, we'll be checking out 10 ways to remember words. Let's see what we have. 노래를 듣고 가사를 외웁니다. I listen to songs and memorize the lyrics. Here we have the word meaning lyrics, which is 가사 in Korean. I think there are a huge number of Korean pop song fans, and for them, I think this is the first one that they've started when they studied Korean. 단어 읽기, 쓰기, 말하기를 여러 번 반복합니다. I use repetition, reading, writing, and speaking words over and over again. 단어 읽기, 쓰기, 말하기를 여러 번 반복합니다. I use repetition, reading, writing, and speaking words over and over again. I think doing something again and again is a very good way to memorize something, especially for languages. 사고 과정이 자연스러워지도록 한국어로 생각하려고 노력합니다. I try to think in Korean so it becomes natural to my thought process. 사고 과정이 자연스러워지도록 한국어로 생각하려고 합니다. I try to think in Korean so it becomes natural to my thought process. So just making sentences in the way of having subject, object, verb, not like subject, verb, object in English. I think you can get used to that kind of structure of thinking so that you can speed up your language learning. 새로운 단어를 이야기, 게임이나 영화와 연관 짓습니다. I associate new words with stories, games, or movies. 새로운 단어를 이야기, 게임이나 영화와 연관 짓습니다. I associate new words with stories, games, and movies. When I was in elementary school, there was one movie that I really liked, which is the movie called The Net. I like the story, I like everything about the movie, so I was watching it again and again at home. 실제로 들을 수 있도록 단어를 큰 소리로 말합니다. I say words out loud so that I can actually hear them. 실제로 들을 수 있도록 단어를 큰 소리로 말합니다. I say words out loud so that I can actually hear them. So learning language is kind of combination of different abilities. So I think it's important to say the words out loud when you study them. 원어민과 가능한 한 자주 말합니다. I speak as often as possible with native speakers. 원어민과 가능한 자주 말합니다. I speak as often as possible with native speakers. If you're in Korea, I think it's very easy to meet native speakers. It's because Korean people love to meet someone from outside Korea. 일상생활에서 그 언어를 사용하려고 노력합니다. I try to use the language routinely in the context of daily life. 일상생활에서 그 언어를 사용하려고 노력합니다. I try to use the language routinely in the context of daily life. In Korea, many people are saying that like if you want to master language, you have to get married a native speaker of that language because you can just use it almost every day. But not everyone can do that. So what I tried was to expose myself to the language as much as possible and repeat it. So for example, I try to listen the news in Japanese or news in English as much as I can do that on the subway, on the bus. 종종 어린 아이들을 위한 TV나 유튜브 동영상을 감상합니다. I often watch TV or YouTube videos that are designed for young children. 종종 어린아이들을 위한 TV나 유튜브 동영상을 감상합니다. I often watch TV or YouTube videos that are designed for young children. And in Korea, there's one very popular animation which is called Pororo. Different types of animals as main characters. And I believe you can find a clip of the animation on YouTube too, or if you're in South Korea, you can easily, watch the program on TV. That program is for kids, but actually the stories are very interesting. 비록 상대방이 이해하지 못하더라도 가족이나 애완견과 대화를 하며 매일 꾸준히 연습합니다. I'm persistent in practicing every day by talking to my family or my dogs, even though they don't understand me. So no matter if your family doesn't understand the language that you're studying, I think you can just use just a little bit of that. And if they hear it again and again, they will get used to what you mean, like saying 사랑해, I love you, or 다녀오세요, please have a safe trip. 술자리를 가지세요, have a casual drink. Especially in South Korea, I think that's the most efficient way to, have a daily conversation with Korean people, having some drinks. So just make some casual gathering with drinks or with coffee is okay too, and just practice your Korean with native speakers. No matter how bad your Korean is or how many mistakes you make, you go through that and later, you can improve your Korean. Okay, that's all 10 ways to remember words. If you have any tip to share, please leave comments below. Make sure to subscribe and I'll see you next time. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. 안녕히 계세요. Korean? I was kind of feeling it like, can I just get a cookie? Oh!